Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber and I'm going to be going over my weekly setup. So we're going to start in on week 11. This is obviously week 10 and this is how the week has been going so far. I've got my week over here, my notes over here, which I really don't have a whole bunch of notes, but that's okay. And then my next week I like to set that up on this side so that way I can write down what's coming next in the week and I don't have to write it in my future log, which I have at the beginning of my bullet journal. And so we're just going to go ahead and flip over and get started. And I do already have it sketched out because that would take forever on camera if I didn't sketch it out first. So I sketch it out and then now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my lines and such. I'm going to use a size 4 uni pen. I like the way it looks. It's thin, but it's not too thin. I like how it makes a bold line across what I'm doing. And I try not to make it to where I have to erase, which is kind of why I like the thicker lines. And I am going to talk to you guys a little bit about other stuff too, because I'm not exactly sure what to talk about while I'm doing my setup, but I want it to be a real-time setup this time, because I don't think I've ever done one. But I think it'll be fun, and on the weeks it'll be a little bit easier to do versus doing it for, my last setup, my monthly setup, was an hour of footage. Holy wow, I didn't realize how much professional YouTubers actually do. There's a lot that goes into it. Editing and the time they take filming is just wow. And I have so much respect for all of those ladies and gentlemen that I have seen doing the professional setups or professional YouTube accounts, if that makes any sense at all. I hope it does. So right now I am just setting up my days. I kind of go randomly all over the page. I'm not exactly sure why I do it that way, but I always have. I can't stay on one thing for too long, so I just kind of bounce around. And this week was my first week back at work, and oh man, it's hard. I've been on maternity leave for those of you that are just tuning in, and those of you that already know. Thanks for paying attention. But yeah, I'm back at work now, and it is so hard. I get to take my little to work with me, so I am blessed in that front. He doesn't much care for it, but at least he's with me and he's not at a babysitter's house. I don't know how some women can do it. I couldn't. I get anxious as it is just having him not on my lap. Like right now he's with his daddy downstairs, and I fed him before I came up here, so hopefully I'll get to do this whole thing without being interrupted, but we'll see. There's going to be littles coming in here, I'm sure. They like to see what I'm doing. So if they do, this time you'll get to hear them. Because I'm not going to do a voiceover on this one. It's a real time. I'm going to try to make it so I need to do a dot here and here so I know where to start and stop. Makes it a little bit easier. There we go. We'll go over and do these ones. I know it's just one line, in between, or one box in between. I can't make my lines straight to save my life. I don't know if you can see that because I didn't use a ruler for this part, the initial drawing it out. I was like, I'm gonna erase the pencil anyways. Why use a ruler twice? Does anyone else feel that way when they're doing it? Do you use a ruler when you're setting it up in pencil, or do you just wait and use your ruler for the second part? So, what I was telling you is I went back to work. I miss not working. I enjoyed it. But it is good to be back at work. And I took a quiz to get my childcare license, and I passed with 100%. First time even taking the quiz. So that is my next step. When we move into our new house, I am going to be opening not a daycare, it is not a daycare, it is a childcare, in-home childcare. That's what it's called. And I am super excited because I will get to make money, but I will also get to be at home with my kids and make my own schedule. I won't have to go off of someone else's schedule. And it's just going to be so much better for our family than what I'm doing right now. And we'll be in a new house. And my husband's friend is going to be moving in with us. So it'll be good. We all have to get fingerprinted and all that stuff, but it won't be too bad. So now I'm going to go back in with my probably the 03 uni pen to do my little calendar, because the lines are a lot smaller and it's much better to do if you're doing little teeny tiny lines. If you need them to show up little teeny tiny. Because this 03 is like the smallest pen I think I've ever used. And boy howdy is it amazing. I really, really like it. And I'm not really heavy-handed with my pens, because I'm kind of a pen snob. You're gonna ask my dad. I've been a pen thief since I was a little kid. My brother also picked up the bad habit of stealing pens. If we like it, we're like, ooh, we're gonna keep it. Sometimes it's not conscious, sometimes it is. Sometimes I don't even think about it when I put a pen in my pocket. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a great pen, and then I put it in my pocket. I'm like, shit, that was not mine. I gotta go get that back. Mainly it's from like my dad that I steal pens. So you don't have to worry about me being a thief or nothing. I steal pens from my father and my brother. I love you, Daniel. I don't know if he actually watches this, but if he does, now he knows that I steal his pens. Which is somewhat funny, because he used to steal my pens all the time when he was little. And then he'd say, no, I didn't take it. No, sister. He's 8 years, actually he's like 9 years younger than me. He's 8 years, 11 months, and 2 days younger than me. So I'd say 9 years younger. He's my little baby brother, and I love him with all my heart. And now my Jackie, my oldest, she's going to be 9 at the end of the month. Her birthday's on the 31st. She has a little brother, and it's so fun. And she gets to see him grow. And no, I'm not going to erase yet. I was going to change my mind. Let's get started on writing in my letters and days. So I like to put the day at the top. And I know some of you are like cringing because I'm starting on Sunday, but that is the day of the week that I start on. I don't know how you do it starting on Monday. I think I'm being called. Can you guys hear the dogs barking? My husband and I have 3 dogs, and we live with his grandmother right now, and she has 6 dogs. So right now we have 9 dogs. So they're very noisy, and it is time for them to come in, so they get antsy. Oh, we have a Friday the 13th coming up, guys. Right there. It's a lucky day for me. I don't know how many of you are superstitious, but Friday the 13th has definitely always been a lucky day for myself and my friend Angela. Her twins were born on a Friday the 13th. I'm being called. I have a feeling I'm going to hear little footprints come, or little footsteps coming up the stairs. Here she comes. Let's go with the 2 for outlining all of the other stuff. Yes. I know it's you. I said, I know it's you. What do you need? Why? Okay, come on in. I said I wasn't going to pause, but I'll be back in a second. Okay, so my little is going to be in here with me while I'm filming. Just so you guys know. Let's see, here's one of my 4-leaf clovers. So I don't usually do 4-leaf clovers through all my clovers because, well, 4-leaf clovers are lucky. They do look like hearts. Yeah, I make them look like hearts. You're right. Because I think it looks like a clover when I do it like a heart.
It looks pretty that way.
Well, thank you. Will you please not bump the table?
Sorry.
That's all right. Thank you. Can you scoot over? I'm going to need to be stepping back over that way. Thank you, baby. So say hi, YouTube.
Me?
Yeah.
Hi, YouTube. Can I say I love Mama?
Sure.
I love Mama.
So that's my 4-year-old.
Jackie's downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So is Daddy with Ryan.
Yeah.
I like the little one the best.
Yeah. I like the little one too.
Okay, it looks like Ryan.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
So remember what I said about the bees? I almost did it. Almost. And I remembered.
What did you say about the bees?
So when you draw these bees, you have to put the yellow in first. Because if you don't, then it smears it across the page.
Like that?
Yep, you put the yellow in first.
Okay. I like the heart the best too.
Thank you.
What is that?
That's a mini calendar.
What's a mini calendar?
It shows me in a small place what the things are. So I'm going to go in with, I think I used a 5 last time. And you just do little lines. Miss McKenna's Life Leverage can really walk you through the steps on how to make these bumblebees.
Bumble?
So these little bumblebees, she does really, really well. She makes these so well. And she does them kind of fuzzy. She says to do little lines all the way around because it makes them look really fuzzy. And I'm going to go in with this and go here. Color it in, and I think I'm moving the table, but I'm not positive. So I think for that one, that was a good size. So now we're going to go down to a size 3 because these ones are smaller. I would not change it for the world, and I am not complaining because I love my children. They are my life, my lifeblood. I wouldn't be a mom without them. Silly as that sounds, it's true. Actually, that doesn't sound silly at all. Let's go. Notes. And such. I don't know why I write notes and such, but I think it looks cute. That H is way out of proportion. That's okay though. And this week that's coming up is week 11. Can't believe it's already the 11th week of the year. It's going by very quickly this time. Well, I mean, I guess as you get older, because I'm 31, I just had my birthday in January. I almost said I was 30. As you get older, your time goes faster. And as you have more kids, I think with every kid that I've had, which I've only had 3, but with every kid that I've had, the year and the time seems to pass faster. And I'm not fond of it. I want it to slow down. I really, really do. Yes, Rory. No, you're fine. My little again. She wants to be in here with me, and she really doesn't need to be. But I think she's needing attention. If any of you have suggestions on helping your middle child cope better with being a middle child, I would love to hear what you guys have to say, because I am not doing very good at keeping them from being upset. I don't feel like, anyways. I feel like I'm not yet able to balance all 3 of them. And so, of course, Ryan right now is getting more attention because he's a baby and he needs the attention more than they do. But I also feel like with them not getting the attention that they need, it's making things worse for them, because they're trying to get attention in different ways, and so they're acting out, or they're just being kids. But I am having a hard time doing it, helping them to cope with being big sisters, and you don't get to have mommy quite as much as you used to. I mean, obviously, well, that didn't look very good, does it? Oops. Oh well, I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing and stop talking so much. They miss me. I know they do. And I miss them too. and they want me all the time, and they want sole attention again, and it just isn't working that way. So I need to learn a balance, a way to make them all feel like they're getting the attention that they need. So I should probably get suggestions from them for that, because they know what they need. Now I'm just doing the little balls on the legs, make it look like it picked up some pollen. And I don't always follow my pencil marks, because sometimes I don't have it right. At least when I go back and redraw it, it looks wrong to me, or not the way I wanted it to look with the pencil. So I just go back and redo it. That wing did not turn out very good. Oh well. He's a little crazy bee. Now I'm going to go back in with this one and make some lines to make it look like the wings. And please, please, please go check out Miss McKenna's Life Leverage. It's one of her very first videos that she does, that she draws these little bumblebees. I think she goes back in a February. I don't know why I drew a circle in that. Oh my goodness. But I think she goes back in a February and tells you how to do them. So I just thought that this would look good. I hear my honey, he's coming with the baby. He's trying to keep him happy. But I am almost done, guys. We are almost through this. I just have to color some of these shamrocks. And I don't always do them all the same color, but this time I am, because the baby and my honey needs me. And then after I'm done with this, I'll go in and put in the dates that I already have, or the events I already have, and I'll probably update my schedule because I now have one. And then this will be all done. So I really appreciate everyone for coming in and stopping by and watching, and please give my video a big thumbs up and like and subscribe to my channel, because that's what all the awesome YouTubers say. Like and subscribe, right guys? And please come back and see me again if you like this video, or if you like the content that I'm doing, and if you like the real-time playing with me. Let me know, because I'd love to hear feedback. I might put in a poll and right here, and yeah. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my little tulips. I'm gonna have to go save my honey soon though. But yes, please like and subscribe to my channel, and yada yada yada. Not sure exactly what to say, because I've never been a YouTuber before. This is my first go at it. And I really, really hope that everyone's liking my content, because it's fun to do. And I'm going to keep doing it, even though I only have 8 subscribers right now. Thank you to the 8 that subscribe. My husband being one of them. But anyways, so here it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!